Good morning, everyone. Jill here with North Texas Vegetable Gardening, canning recipes, a little bit of everything. As you saw, we're getting some downpours of rain and some pretty heavy-duty lightning, surprisingly. Loud thunder. My little doggies are a little scared this morning. So what are we going to do today? We are going to freeze dry sweet potatoes, ginger, turmeric, some celery leaves, some bell peppers, and some green tomatoes. Now, they were saying initially that we might get a freeze on Friday morning. We still might get a light frost. They're predicting that we're going to get down to around 36, but we're in the outlying areas, and so it's not uncommon for us to drop significantly lower than what they predict. So I'm kind of looking at maybe possibly getting a freeze by Friday or Saturday morning. So I want to go ahead and get some of my green tomatoes off of those plants that are on the north wall in that high tunnel and go ahead and freeze dry those. So we've got a big batch today. Stay tuned. So this is going to be an interesting run, guys. As you can see, like I said, I've got tomatoes, peppers, my handy dandy sweet potatoes, some ginger, and some turmeric. And I think I'm probably going to have another tray that I'm going to put some of my celery leaves on. And because last time I did celery, I did a couple of stalks with some leaves on them, and it just exploded with flavor. Something brilliant for your soups or your stews, or even just to put into a smoothie. I may have a little bit more room to put maybe some kale or some chard on there as well. But this is going to be a very interesting and exciting run. Wow, guys, look at this. This is end of harvest, almost a medicine cabinet in one. So I have my turmeric and my ginger here, bell peppers, sweet potatoes. I have 2 full trays of sweet potatoes. I have some green tomatoes that my friend Okie Rob said to go ahead and freeze dry, and we can have fried green tomatoes. Still have some out there in the high tunnel. I'm going to wait and see what the weather does. And then I have some celery leaves. Guys, I know that this might not be pleasant, but this is so magnesium rich, and you're looking at some homemade milk and magnesia tea if you need it in the event of an emergency. So my goodness, look at this conglomerate and this beautiful color of vegetables that's fixing to go in that freeze dryer. Now, I think this would be a long run. It's probably going to be about 38 to 40 hours. The freeze dryer is pre-freezing right now. We'll load up the trays when it's done. So this tray has my bell peppers, my turmeric, and my ginger. Next, green tomatoes. My celery leaves. When you're loading your freeze dryer and you have leaves that are popping up, do it where the leaves are this away so that when you slide it in, they lay down a little bit better. And my 2 trays of sweet potatoes. Guys, what's great about these sweet potatoes is we can reconstitute and mash them, or we can drizzle olive oil and cinnamon on them as they're dried and have them as snacks. And you can also use them for dog treats. And that's why I did not put any of the seasonings on it, because I wanted to make sure that I could multi-purpose them and use them for whatever we need at that moment. Let's start this thing up. Close the valve. And hit continue. So with our cooler weather, this is going to help us a little bit, because this does heat up sometimes in the kitchen, but Greg puts a fan on this pump and it really helps a whole lot. Again, this is going to be a pretty long run. So several of you have asked what size freeze dryer do we have. We've got the large one, and it has 5 very large trays. We could have gone with a medium, but as you can see on that large one, tons and tons of food just went in there. And so we are processing our end of harvest peppers. We are processing some of our sweet potatoes. Other ways that we process them to save is we've wrapped the bigger baker type in some newspaper and put them in a box in the back room where it's cool and dry. Let's see, our bell peppers, our sweet potatoes, ginger and turmeric. You knew I grew some ginger. was having a hard time understanding how it cured, but I'll tell you what, as it was sitting out, it started to cure, guys, and it started to develop that skin that I was concerned about. So we have ginger, we have turmeric, we have celery leaves, which are absolutely delicious, and again, magnesium rich. So we have lots of vitamins right now in that freeze dryer. We've got potassium, magnesium, vitamin A, vitamin K, so, and then ginger and turmeric. And I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the ginger and turmeric. I'm going to see how the consistency is when it comes out. I may just powder it up and set it aside, or I may just put it in little packs and put an oxygen absorber in there and save it to munch on for nausea or for using in baking. Christmas is coming up. Greg loves gingerbread cookies, or ginger cookies, gingerbread, whatever. He likes those. Gingerbread man. So anyway, all of that is in this freeze dryer is nutrient and vitamin rich, and fiber. You know, the sweet potatoes are full of fiber. So I can't wait to see how this does and how this comes out. The rain is starting to let up a little bit, but it's very chilly out. It's about 40 degrees out there, and the rain's supposed to move out this afternoon. Sun's going to come out. And although I told you the other day I didn't really think that we were going to get back into the 80-degree weather, well, guess what? Next week they are predicting that we're getting to 79 a couple of days, which is a blessing because Greg just about has that high tunnel framed out, and we'll be ready to pull the plastic hopefully by Sunday or Monday. Now the Cowboys are playing on Sunday, so it might not happen then, but it very well could happen Monday. Then we could go ahead and get our additional soil. We can till it up, and I can get some more things in the ground. So lots of things going on here. Please hit that subscribe button and hit that like button and share our videos. We love each and every one of you. We will be in touch. More videos coming. Take care. God bless, and have a warm day.